Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back with some more Kerbal Space Program. And in this episode, I am trying to do a really quick trip to the moon and back. I put together this craft, the Moonshot 1. It's relatively simple, few parts. It's 52 parts in total. We got a lander on top. We have 3 identical sections here. 2 are the lifting stage. Hopefully this will get us transferred to the moon. The lander has a Poodle engine and a standard fuel tank here. We got a few sensors and science equipment here. We got 3 parachutes for coming back, landing legs, solar panels, fixed solar panel here, and mainly this is so Urtrix and Newlorf level up. So when we bring them back with the science lab that we're going to need to put on the moon soon, well, at least Urtrix will be leveled up so we can get some research faster. Bob's already at level 2. I did check. We still have that probe going out to Duna, or at least Duna's orbit at the moment, but it's still about 30 days away, 29 and change. So we have plenty of time to get this quick flight in, hopefully. I have yet to actually test this, and that is actually why I just noticed we're missing launch clamps, which would be good. Let's do 2 here, and 2 there. A little on the pricey side, but we're using these powerful engines, complete with fuel, just for ease of use. So let's head out to that launch pad. Alright, it is night. I don't have lights on this, but that's alright. So on SAS, throttle up to full. Let's launch in 3, 2, 1. I said let's launch in 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're gonna turn over a little. Don't have fins on this. Probably should have added fins. Alright, we are going very nicely. I'm gonna throttle back a bit. Stay stable. Fins would have helped. Let's throttle up. We're over. Well, we were over speed of sound, and we were over 10,000. Yeah, we're going quite fast already. Horizontal. Alright. Wow, that was dangerous. Luckily, though, the outer ones exploded and not the central one. I think we're gonna stop there and add a maneuver. $50. 81. Well, I guess technically that's an orbit. Okay, we are in space. Got about a minute and 40. Let's just time warp. And we should be burning now. Overheating a bit, but we should be done before it becomes a problem. I hope. Yeah, we got 10 seconds left in this burn. Let's see. Alright, we want to get to the moon. Should be, well, let's set as target. Yeah, something like that. That's in another 30 minutes, so let's time warp around. Let's put our solar panels out first. Alrighty, now that we're recharging, we can time warp around here. About 10 more minutes. Hopefully we'll cool off by then. Looks like the heat has traveled up the rocket. Alright, we got just about a minute here. Alright, we are actually back in the sunlight. Let's see if we can turn here a little bit. And, alright, that looks okay. Not exactly, but once we get their engines on. Alright, we should start burning now. I'm cutting there. I'm just going to throttle up slightly so we can be pretty accurate on this. I'm going to stop there and... Alright, let's turn on RCS. We have RCS. Let's... 20... kilometer periapsis is good. And look at that, we're almost out of fuel. We're getting all hot again, but we should be fine. We have almost a day. Let's warp here. You see, we've already cooled off. Time warp is complete. And we are approaching the moon. We actually have about another 30 minutes until we're in its sphere of influence. So let's time warp a bit. See this flip around when we are. There we go. Alright, let's put a maneuver here. And we need to get into orbit instead of just flying by. Something along those lines. In fact, hey, we're gonna pass right over that crater. If we go a little like that, and then slow down a bit more, we'll be heading right in for a landing. So I think that's what we want to do. Our node is in about an hour and a half. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of eclipse action here. There we go, we're behind the moon. Alright, we have just a few more minutes. It's going to be a short burn. Hopefully we'll have the fuel for it in this stage. If not, I mean, where's the stage? We have plenty in the lander. Alright, our camera swapped around. Since we're so close to the moon. I'm going to stop at like 2 minutes because we have to basically flip around here. Probably going to turn on RCS for that. Alright. Let's turn on RCS. And we just start spinning here. And I turned off SAS so we continue to rotate without it stopping us. Looks like we're passing by former landing locations. Alright, I'm going to turn SAS back on. It should bring us to a stop, and then we can adjust up here. Yeah, that looks good. Still can't tell Jeb to target a location. Target a target. Needs to level up once more for that. But I think we're lined up pretty good. Let's adjust this maneuver because in an hour and a half the moon has rotated a bit. Something like that. Do a little bit of adjustment. Alright, 7-second burn. I'm probably going to throttle up just under halfway at 10 seconds to go. And we'll go from there. So let's 3, 2, 1. believe we are suborbital. Yeah, look at that come in. And we have run out of fuel. It's okay, we can stage. That looks really nice. And the good part about that is we got the suborbital before that ran out. So that's going to crash into the surface and not cause a navigation hazard. Let's put out our landing gear. And that looks like a nice spot to put down. So that's about another almost 600 meter per second burn. We don't need RCS now. We are plenty maneuverable. Something like that. And the burns is in approximately 10 minutes, so let's time warp. Actually, we have a crew report, right? Yeah. We got all the data, basically, except particular biome data. Alright, here we go. 5 minutes. We're under 10 kilometers. We're 3 minutes away. Should be just over the horizon. Yeah, it's just past this depression, and that's the ridge. We'll be high enough up. Highest mountains aren't much more than 5 kilometers. So it looks a little tight, but we'll still have at least a kilometer. Yeah. There we go. About 30 seconds. And in fact, this looks like a nice flat area, so we wanna stop over the nice flat area. Oh, actually 3, 2, 1, let's burn. It's gonna be about a minute. Hopefully we stay in the nice flat area. Yeah, probably should have started burning a little earlier, but we got some room to run out there. Our horizontal velocity is nearly gone. That should be just about it. And we're coming down. Kill this. We're coming down at about 16 meters per second, and we got a little horizontal velocity that we can help kill. I think we're getting a little close, so let's bring that down. 4 meters, 3 meters per second. There's our shadow. 1.5 meters. Back to about 3. Nope. And we bounced. And we are down. Alrighty, how about that? Not my typical landing or descent profile, but it was pretty good. Rather efficient, I think. Or at least more efficient than my typical one. I usually fall much higher. Moon's east far side crater. Let's keep that data. Log pressure data. Keep that. Accelerometer data. Keep that. Resource analysis. Oh, look at that. 5%. Hopefully we will actually get drilling equipment soon. Reserve the materials bay. Keep that data. Reserve mystery goo. Seems to be less dense here. Alright. Who do we... Urtrix is the scientist. So let's have Urtrix go out on EVA. We're gonna have everybody just step out quickly for EVA here. Climb. I thought I told you to put your pack on. We're gonna have you... You're gonna take the surface sample. Crash seems to have a really nasty impact. The samples are heavier than normal. Alright. Put your pack on. Yeah, definitely can feel the gravity difference between here and Minmus. Grab board. Alright, you got the surface sample. We'll have you come out and there we go, pack. Nice landing. You will give us Newlorf, the crew report, EVA report, EVA report. Yeah, that radio static, radio chatter. It's always a pain. Alright, let's hopefully get you right on the ladder. Grab board. And we'll have Jeb EVA and plant a flag here. So everybody gets a chance to be out of the ship. Quick moon trip. Board. Alright. I think that's everything. Hey, we'll get back in orbit and observe that. Yeah, so time to head home. Let's take off and head east in 3, 2, 1. Let's observe that one now. Alright, whatever. You're good. Probably should aim skyward a little bit more. Going up about 9 kilometers, that's fine. We just want to miss any potential mountain tops. We got a burn in about 2 minutes. So let's time warp. And we're gonna head prograde here. And burn in just a few seconds. And go. And we are in orbit. Oh, we have passed that. Alright. Just didn't want to end early. And something about here, I think. Will get us where we want to go. And we just hopefully can get this into the atmosphere. Yeah. $50.31 is good. Don't want to skip out like we did last time. So, we got 14 minutes until this burn. So we can time warp here a bit. Back on the dark side. Alrighty. We'll be burning in about 15 seconds here or so. Everything looks good. We're good on power, monopropellant, haven't hardly used any of it. And we got a little less than half a tank of fuel left. Let's burn now. And if we're lucky at the end of this, wow, really? Right on? Yeah, that's pretty much right on. Back in the sunlight. Heading away from the moon. Well, I'd rotate, but we're fast forwarding here. We can't really rotate, but putting the solar panels vertically will get us a little more power, but we're good on power. I guess. Oh, we should definitely be speeding up here. We have a bit of time. Alright, we just left the moon's sphere of influence. And here we come for Kerbin. How are we looking here? Well, we're not anywhere close to the Space Center, but we should be doing okay. Alright, we are in the atmosphere. We are spinning around. we have plenty of fuel, so I'm going to burn here. Because, you know, I just realized I forgot the heat shield. So any bit we can slow down. That was just the camera flipping around. Now the bottom of the capsule does have a bit of heat shield. I'm actually surprised the engine has lasted this long without overheating. It's a good engine. Also surprised the panels haven't blown off. Basically expecting them to go right away. And there they go. Alright. Alright. Engine can't help us anymore. We're actually quite slow. The engine really did help slow us down. Yeah, no heat shield there, but or no extra heat shield. It does have a semi built-in one. Gonna wait for this to be safe. I believe that's about 250 meters per second. Risky, safe, let's just wait for 250. Alright. Yeah, we're coming down in the ocean here, west of that crater. Got 3 parachutes here. There goes our engine. Down to under 100 meters per second. We've still got 2 kilometers up. Electric charge. Let's turn off the SAS there. And here comes the parachutes. And yeah, we're 6 meters per second or thereabouts. That's it's a good, not the best speed. I mean, it could be lower. But it's not bad. It's nowhere near dangerous. Let's just time warp a bit. So we got about 500 meters still to drop. This is physics time warp because we're in the atmosphere. Alright. 30 meters to go. We're about to splash down. And there we go. Let's recover the vessel and see how we did. Wow, that got a lot of science. 477 science. Did not expect that. I mean, I figured we were gathering some science, but I didn't think it would be that much. We got funds back. Not that much, considering the price of the launch. But this wasn't about the money. This was no XP for Newlorf. Alright, but Urtrix gained some XP and advanced to level 2. That's what we wanted. And 716 reputation. I believe that means we have 71.6 reputation. No real reputation gain. What is... got science data from the surface of the moon. And we planted a flag on the moon. We accomplished... Wow, that paid for our... that paid for our trip. So, yes. Next time, we now have 2 scientists of 2 stars. So, when we go back with our lab, maybe that will be next time, maybe not. We'll see. Probably, maybe do the Duna probe maneuver. Well, when we do get to do the lab, we'll have hopefully a much quicker science return. And boy, do we have a lot of science to spend out here. But that'll be for next time. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then with some more Kerbal Space Program.